Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here at my day job. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, man, you know this doesn't work without you guys. I'm here working on this big-ass countertop. And I mean big. This is solid cherry. It's 1.25 inches thick. And I'm working on laminating it up. You guys saw us actually sanding this out the other day. It's so big it won't fit through my thickness sander, so I have to actually glue it together in 2 pieces and then do that final sanding, the final joint here. So I'm trying to line it up. Now you know what? It's funny, or no, actually it's not funny. It is sad. You know, I've been sitting here, and it's been kind of like, I get it now. Since I had a conversation with somebody yesterday morning. And so many people, you know, the internet's been great. I love the internet. I wish we had the internet when I was growing up and going to school, because it makes life a hell of a lot easier. You know, we used to have to go to the library and use the Dewey Decimal System to find books. What's going on, man? And we'd have to actually go through and find books, get the books, read the books, and find the information. Now you could just say cherry countertops, and instantly you got ads to buy them. You've got all the information on, you know, what they do and everything you want to know and beyond. But with it, you also have a lot of crap that comes with it. And there's so much hate in the world. You know, I always try to do a positive thing. I always try to give a positive message. I try and show you different things. I try to lead by example, you know, because, you know, a lot of people are scared of black people. Not trying to put any names or anything out there, but people are, you know, you don't know black people, you know, you see them, you I don't know. But here you see me, not only as a black man, but as a father, a business owner, a regular guy, and so on. And you realize that a lot of the same things that you may be a different color or different age, a lot of the same things that I like, you like. You see that a lot of the same things that I want, you want, you know? And it's a great way to get to know people. But some people are just so full of hate. And literally, there's this one person that it's actually, he's so full of hate that it's sad. Immediately when I post a video about Dak Prescott, within 1 minute of that video going online, he's right there to comment and to say negative, just to spew hate. And it's like, do you have a job? Do you literally sit right there at your phone or your computer? I know Mark's going to be putting up a video. I got to be there to go ahead and just spew hate. I just got to spew hate. And the thing about this is, this guy is so used to spewing hate that he literally has like 20 different profiles. So that way you block one, I got another one. And I'm like, how sad is your life? That the only thing that you have is to literally sit there and spew hate. Instead of me hating that person, I feel sorry. To somebody who is that rigid, that closed-minded, that insanely pissed off. I mean, why? Did Dak like steal something from you? You know, did your wife run off and leave you because she fell in love with Dak or something? I mean, what is it? But for somebody to be full of that much hate, it's not good for you. You're going to put yourself in an early grave. But and if he thinks that it's going to stop me from believing in my quarterback, it's not. So I guess I'm just as stubborn as he is. So I put up a video with Prime Time, thanks to Miss Jackie, because Prime Time is like, pay the damn man. Just pay the damn man. Stop pussyfooting around. Discount. We don't do discounts. Zeke, that's his problem. That ain't my problem. And look, because here's how I tell you what. This is how crazy this guy is. Because see what I do when I do my videos down in the in my man cave, okay? I record it on Vimeo. I record it on my Mevo, right? And from there, I go into the Mevo app and then I upload it to Vimeo, okay? So Vimeo gets it, it reads it and all that. So you import it there and then it decodes it and everything else. And then boom, it's now live on Vimeo. And from Vimeo, then I click on post to social media, okay? And so it's one click, it'll go to Facebook, it'll put a notification out to Twitter, and it'll go to YouTube. Before this thing was even uploaded to YouTube, because it goes to YouTube and Facebook at the same time, it's still uploading to YouTube. This jackass has already commented on it. Literally. I mean, it must be like instantaneous that this guy has to comment and spew more hate. How does that happen? How does somebody get to be that pathetic? Now I got to make sure when I glue this thing up, what's going to happen? Heaven forbid Dak gets hurt. Oh my God, if Dak gets hurt, well then you're going to find out how important the quarterback is. Because you know what? This is how pathetic this guy is. I can't wait for Dak Prescott to get hurt so we can have somebody else come in there. And we have people that honestly believe that we should just let Dak walk because the other guys aren't going to be that much of a step off. We're not going to lose much if we lose Dak. Next man up. This is a big ass counter drop. And what's funny is, because I can see the notifications, is he'll go through and he will argue, because people will go through and try and actually reason with him. And he'll just go on, and I guess he gets off on. Not, listening, or they're listening to him and giving him attention. So, maybe the guy's maybe the guy's disabled. He's in, wheelchair, and his life sucks, and so he's just full of hate. And this is his thing that gives him enjoyment. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. I'll be glad to get this thing done and out of here. Ooh, this has been difficult, but look at that. Look, and I haven't even got the glue clamp together. So it's sitting dead on flat. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Just gotta get some more clamps on. So, you know, I keep saying, because literally, in the time that I've been on here already, now this is how crazy it is, okay? I've been on here for 10 minutes. I've seen, you know, the notification 4 times already that this person has commented on that video. Who got time for that? I mean, I know I post a lot of videos and things. Are you guys getting excited about training camp next week? I know I am. Whew. I am so ready for football. I just wish I was going to Oxnard. That is a big piece of wood. Shout out to all you great people in there that are here watching me work in the workshop. I'm debating on what to cook for dinner today. Debating on if I want to do shrimp and grits, keto style, or if I just want to do like a roast beef au jus, which would be easy to do. It is hot as outside, and I'm not sure, after being on the roof and everything, I'm a little bit tired, so I might make it a little easy tonight. Chicken fried. Can't do chicken fried steak, man. It's a keto diet. Keto. I mean, I guess I could kind of do something like that, but the problem is almond flour and coconut flour is not good for frying. It just does not. It's not the same as like breadcrumbs and all that. That's okay. So this is my joint here. Let's get a little closer. Just a little bit, not much. I got right there just a hair, but we'll go through and sand this out, and then we're going to put a tung oil on it, and that's going to make this thing really, really nice. And you know, for me, it's going to be kind of cool because Don is a fan of the show, Don and Sandra. And there'll be 2 chairs that sit right in here. This is actually a pass-through into the kitchen and stuff. And so they'll be sitting there maybe watching me on TV on a countertop that I built, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I take a lot of pride in what I do and like to do a good job as much as possible. You know, sometimes things happen and the job just doesn't go right. And sometimes you can have stuff that's my fault, sometimes you have stuff that's the customer's fault. And you hope that you can get it all to work out for the best, but sometimes no matter what you do, it just ain't gonna work. But this is one that's definitely gonna work. This is gonna kind of slow me down here in the shop because I don't have Michael Anthony Fitness in here to help pick this heavy thing up and get it out of the way, but it's all good. I'll go do some other stuff. In fact, here's what. Let me show you guys something here. You're going to be working in your woodshop. You're going to be working in your workshop soon, making doors. I've never done anything like that before. Any advice? What kind of doors are you going to be making? Are you making raised panel doors? Because I actually have to make some raised panel doors for the cabinets that I've done over here, which is using a style and rail. I'll use those on the shaper and stuff. And it depends on what kind of doors. If they're real wood doors, you got to make sure you leave room for expansion compactions. Doors for a house, I believe. You're making doors for the house and you've never made doors before? I make doors. I mean, like the red brick house, I made a door for the front for that one like 2 years ago and put it on there. I have this machine that's over here. This machine right here is a shaper, which will do all kinds of profiles. And then I have like, this is actually one of the bits. This is the female. What it cuts is the reverse of this. Imagine that this is the whole door. This is why it's so thick. This is one cut, and your panel would go in the slot. No, I'm sorry. This will be a tongue. So the other set is reverse to this, but there will be a panel that'll fit into the slot that this makes. The other set of bits are the opposite of this. So that way you end up cutting the male and the female pieces and they get put together. Danielle, I'm doing great, man. I am living the dream. Let me see. Where's the other? Trying to find the set. Okay, this is it. All right. So, here's what you have. This is Carl Joseph. I think the Cowboys are going to wait and see what happens in training camp, how well the guys look before they do anything else, before they bring anybody else in. All right, so for making my doors, if I'm making like a door for a house, this is one set of blades. You'll see that profile, and then this is the other. So what it actually is they're cutting the opposite of each other. So you're cutting one piece of wood, and then it's cut to the other, and then those two pieces go together. And you're using really thick. So you're using like 1.25 inch material for making your door frame. And then you're making a separate panel. And then I have big panel bits like this that'll cut a profile that'll fit into the slot. So that's, and if you don't have one of these, well, you can use a router table, will work, but you might want to watch a few YouTube videos to make sure you got it down pat. It's actually, after you make the first one, it's actually pretty easy. And you want to make sure that you can keep all your fingers attached when you're using blades that are that big. So that would be my main advice. Watch a lot of YouTube videos, preferably mine, and you can get some hints on it. And if you want to email me at cowboysmark94@gmail with any questions, I can try and answer them for you. How about that? Get some more of these questions in here. Connect the dots with the measurements. How you doing, AB? John Dunn. What do I think about Carl? I said that. I'm probably just going to be watching and helping for a while, so I'm not going to be heading. Oh, yeah. That Falcons Fury, is that as in Atlanta Falcons? Yeah, that's the best thing. Here's the thing. Most of the stuff, the way I've learned almost everything is from watching and learning others, and which is great that there's YouTube out there, because then I can watch a YouTube video and like, oh, that's how it is. Okay, I can do that. But let me show you guys something real quick. It's a little dusty, but check this out. All right. So these are 60-volt batteries that I use for my tools. They're very big batteries. I have a miter saw that uses one of these. They have a table saw. If you use two of these, that'll run, for a long time, right? 60 volts. There's so many tools now that they have that are 60 volts, batteries, and they're getting to be so much power. It's like you have plug-in ones. So this is not only a charger, so I can charge it 4 at the same time. This is also, if you can reverse it, and this is a generator. It's a generator that won't make any noise. It runs off of the batteries. Now, I don't know, I haven't used it yet as a generator, but my plan is when we do the tailgate at FedEx Field, I'm going to run a TV off of it. Now, they say with just the 20 volt batteries that you can run a refrigerator off of it for over a day with the 20 volt batteries. These are for 60 volts. So I'm looking at this saying, okay, this has got quite a bit of power. But what I'm going to do is I have a heavy duty hammer drill. It's a Bosch hammer drill. And I'm going to go out and chip some concrete, and I'm going to plug it into this and see how well it works. If it runs that, then that's doing something. So that's all I got for you right now. I'm going to go out here. I'm not going to put a jackhammer on here because that'll literally just fuck up your ears. And like I said, I'm going to play with that and see how well it does. But as always, guys, thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. And listen, stop hating so much, people. Stop hating so much. It will shorten your life. I'm serious. Try to be nice. Don't fill your life full of hate. You're going to look back and you're going to realize my life has been wasted hating so much. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Let go of the hate. And I'm telling you, your health will be better. You'll be a better person. And people might just like you. See you guys soon. Oh, let me look at, I missed one of his comments. Dion went off. And you know what? And of course, when the guy, I put that up there, of course, he's like, yeah, Dion's full of crap too. And it's just like, feel bad for you. I'll see you guys.